Hello, folks. It's Top Gun here with you today, and I got a good one for you today. Monday, April the 18th, 2022. We are going to look at some fun things today. I've got some actual intro and fun for you today. So look at this. Oh, yeah, I actually set up topics today. We're going to have our intro, which is me going over this and talking about our various topics. We're going to have a look at the market as a whole, inflation, what Jerome Powell has done to it. Market indicators, market charts, what's going on over there, and how that affects crypto. Yeah, that's right. We're going to come back to crypto, and we're even going to take a look at a little jewel named IM when we're all done looking all over this stuff. So, coming right back to it. Hello, folks. I am with you, and check this out. If I don't knock everything over, I got sound effects for you. That's right. It's time to cheer. Yeah, you're watching me. All right. So, yeah, that's right. I got various sound effects, all sorts of stuff that'll just make you fun when I crack funnies. Yeah, you know. Whatever. So, anyway. That's right. I got a show for you today. So, what are we going to have a look at? We're going to have a look at inflation. That's right. This is getting weird. I've got set up all brand new controls for how I'm looking at things today. So, yeah, we're going to have a look at what Jerome Powell, Mr. Powell, has done to the markets. So, basically, he thought, hey, if we print an entire large amount of money, that won't do anything wrong, right? Like, well, hey, there are three people that exist. Each one of them has $100, and they go to buy bread, and it's $10. Great. But then all of a sudden, the Fed comes along and goes, oh, I'm going to print $300,000. I got more than all of you, so I can buy all the bread. None of you can buy anything. That's kind of how inflation works. The prices on things haven't actually gone up as much as the dollar has become less. And we're going to talk about that and actually show you a little bit with the market what I'm talking about. So make sure you're looking at me. We're back to this one. Hi, folks. So if I'm remembering correctly, the way I got to do this is look up and point this way. Is this what the market chart we're looking at is? Or do I got to go this way? First one or second one? I'll know when I watch this video. So anyway, this is where dyslexia is fun. What are we looking at? We're looking at the S&P 500. This is an index of 500 top stocks. So basically, they put the 500 most top best stocks, they think, in one index. You think the market's going to do well, you buy this index. You think the whole market's going to do poorly, you buy it. You don't, you sell it. Because let's say 90% of the market's going up, 10% of it's going down. Well, this is going to go up. More of it's going up than going down. That's how this balances. It's a big snapshot of all of the market, where all the money, the Wall Street money, all that federal money is sitting. Fed proved rich money. That's how it dictates the market. And you can see this inflation in the chart that's not unlike crypto, the way this thing has been growing over the recent times. So as we look at this chart and we see the SPX and the NASDAQ, what does this all mean? Before we dive into the charts heavy, why do I have the VIX and the DIX separate from this? So these three generally indicate what stocks are doing well. Usually, the dollar does poorly during this time. So see a green, see a red. As you can see, we're inverted, which means the dollar index, how the dollar is being valued right now. As it goes green, the market goes down. These are usually inverse, but not always. This is when you can tell there's chaos in the markets. Things are going normally and ebbing and flow normally. These will be inverted. But sometimes cats and dogs, up is down, black is white, everything goes nuts. And these don't have to be going opposite of each other. Then I look at the big stocks, blue techs, Apple, Tesla, Netflix, streaming services. These are all more speculative stocks. Tesla is what I like to also refer to as the souffle. My hero, the Maverick of Wall Street, does so as well. So I watch those because they're usually the first things to start tipping in a horrible crash. I watched Netflix go from 500 down to 300. Ouch. I watched Apple go from 170 to 150. Not bad. I watched Tesla go from 1130 to 700. Oh, ouch. This is in the middle of what we call dead cat bounce for the market. A whole string of investing here, jacked up, but it didn't come to all new time highs, and it's coming back down. Oh, you see that's 700 number. Yeah, we're heading back down to test a new low, in my opinion. So then I look at futures, silver and gold, where money's going if the market's doing crappy. What did we see? A sea of red in the market. What do we see? We see green in oil, or in gold, sorry. Now, oil, I watch this because it's a good baseline for inflation. If oil prices are peaking, inflation is going to get worse. Natural gas, why am I looking at that? Well, the thing going on with, the place over there where you get the vodka, the borscht, you also get the natural gas. You get the palladium, you get the nickel, and the place that they're kicking right in the hindsight, that's where you get the bread basket, these things I'm looking at. That's right, there's not enough wheat planted, not enough oat planted, not enough corn planted. With these sanctions, we're not getting literally the crap, the fertilizer that we need to plant them worldwide with these sanctions. Things are going very crazy with that. So these are the indicators that I watch through the market, including how the euro is doing to the US, how US is doing to Canada, and Canada to US. Then I have my cryptos, my digital golds, how the market's doing, Bitcoin, which is at the top. It is at the top. What does that mean that it's at the top? Well, what that means is everybody's gone and done bought. Like there's a country that switched over and they're using it as their currency. An entire country bought Bitcoin. Everybody rich has bought it. There's not a lot of room for growth left. As the population grows, it can grow. But you're going to see a lot more market corrections, a lot slower growth in Bitcoin. So market correlation, I talked about a little bit. We want to show you that now before we dive into the charts. Oh yeah, I have controls over here for doing this. I'll get used to this. So market correlation, to give you an idea of this, with the SPX, we're going to overlay the NASDAQ. Ta-da! Now, as you can see, the NASDAQ is the SPX, but a little more volatile. There's really not a lot of difference. You could put your money in either back just before 2021, over a year ago. And, well, I guess if you put in the NASDAQ, you'd be a little bit down in comparison. Not a lot. So this shows you how the big money in Wall Street money all thinks the same, all does the same thing, self-fulfilling prophecies. They bought in at this stuff. All right, all these move in the same. Why is this important? Because we kind of know, like, all right, it makes sense for all this market stuff to move in the same direction. Well, NASDAQ's a little more volatile, so what do you think I'm thinking it's going to match up with? This might look a little bit scary, folks. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the NASDAQ to Bitcoin. And you don't notice it necessarily right away. Maybe you do, but as I zoom in here, you're going to notice. Have a look. There we go. You can see it correlates there. If I drag out, probably there, you can see starts correlating right here in December. And this is not the best. This is hard to get it to, depending on what day you bought, like the beginning of that chart there. So had you bought on that day all the way back here, your money would be worth the exact same whether you bought Bitcoin or whether you bought NASDAQ. So there was a pump over the NASDAQ, but then you can see they are correlated. They move together. This is a little more volatile than the NASDAQ. Still the same thing. So even more volatile than the SPX. The market's correlated. So again, why do I think this is so important to have a look at? That Bitcoin, the digital gold that's at the top, has correlated to the market. Well, let's have a look at another correlation. Ethereum. Oh, behave. That's almost identical since back before October. Oof. Ow. Look at that. That's what I'm doing to the people that actually bought into this near the top when Richard Hart called it. So, yeah, the market has more pain to come. We're going to see lower prices in these assets. I'm screaming gloom and doom, but don't worry, there's always a bright side. There always is a bright side. So let's get rid of this correlation here. We're going to go ahead and look at Hex, the other digital gold, the better digital gold. Why is it better? Well, there's only, 60,000 people that own any, maybe 80,000 people that own any. It's at 10 cents a coin. Oh, and the inflation that gets produced is regulated, unlike Bitcoin. Also, it gets rewarded to the people that agree not to sell, like a retirement savings plan, as opposed to the people that are burning the environment to do the transactions. It's a great time to deposit money, like a CD or a bond. I like this as a crypto. It has no admin keys. It's written cleaner. It has no downtime, never been hacked, cleaner code. This is just better in every way than Bitcoin. So I'm hopeful for its future. I do have some lines marked on this, like what's going on, what am I thinking with these lines. All right. Am I stuck in a rate of increase on this? Why can't I up? Oh, there we go. All right, so you can see the baseline 0. Nothing can go lower than 0. So that's on there. Let's go ahead and just shrink that off the chart. There. Let's get rid of 0. So around 10 cents, I'm pretty sure our price bottom. I bought a few times here, so this is why I have this marked, because this is as low as it could possibly go in my opinion, and I might have a limit buy order here just in case, but I don't think it's coming down here. I think we're testing this, probably going to come down just a little bit to kiss 10 cents again before we pop up into the next channel. I still don't think we'll go lower than 10 cents, and it'll break this channel up here to do its next massive pump, probably when PulseChain launches. So Ethereum, as we said, market correlates. Interestingly enough, if I look at BNB, that's almost an identical chart. It has market correlated as well. That's the Binance Smart Chain. So that's its native currency, like a US coin or a Canadian dollar. Now here with Luna, we see the Terra network has a much different indication. It's still pumped up way too much. I actually was quite wrong here. I thought the crash was coming directly after this double top, because I was reading the chart, seeing it come down, looking at the way the death cross had happened here. We started to get red impressions in the Instagram. We were oversold. Thought it was coming down. It did. It broke down, and then it did something it doesn't usually do and loops right back up, because normally when it's coming down and making that cross, it goes up or goes down. It doesn't go straight through. And this couldn't go straight through, but it just made a little U-turn around and came through to make a new all-time high. Surprised the crap out of me. It's fighting today to come back. Oh, it's fighting hard. There's so many people that believe in it, but again, with the market, it's starting to correlate. I have not a lot of faith that it's going to keep going unabridged, untouched. We'll have to see. The future will tell. So what I'm really excited about is waiting for PulseChain. PulseChain. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, no. Let's get something more epic. Yeah, it's PulseChain. So I'm excited for PulseChain to launch. It's going to be low gas fees, easy to use, bear market, or like bottom market. So it's price floor. Launching in a bear market has a lot of momentum to do well while all these other charts are in a lot of pain. So I'm very excited about it, but I told you I'd talk about a little gem, which I keep throwing in. I mean, the Richard Hart maximalists will not like this, so skip this part. It's internet money. Why do I think this is a little gem? Let's zoom out on this. This price is ridiculous. 6 zeros and a 3. That many fractions of a penny to buy one of these coins. So what excites me about this project? One, well, it's kind of just like Bitcoin, like a meme coin. There's nothing a whole lot special about it other than it's deflationary. And I don't know why this isn't coming up right now. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh, look, 748 addresses. That's all for user adoption. There's room for lots of adoption in this. That gets me excited. The liquidity pool is pretty low. There's enough in there that, I mean, for small buys, for small potatoes, you're not buying hundreds of thousands or millions of this product, but buying hundreds or thousands of this product. For small fries, it's easy to get into this. Lot on sale, easy to move the price. Okay, low adoption, near price floor, easy to move, but why are people going to buy it? Why are people going to use it? Well, these same folks that came up with this token that's deflationary instead of inflationary. So that's what separates it from Hex, and it's over on Binance Smart Chain. But what separates this is the adoption. Why are people going to want this? Well, it's going to be given away for free with a wallet. You'd think, well, that would make it drop, wouldn't it? Stickiness. There's a couple other things. This group, Internet Money, has started this project, started this currency, and they're going to give it away with their new wallet that they're starting. And that is going to get people to know the coin. Hopefully get people to adopt the coin. And the creators of the wallet may or may not be using some of the funds, the revenues from that wallet, the ones that MetaMask makes. Instead of buying the wallet token, and burning it. They might buy the IM and burn it, just maybe, which means there'll be a constant benevolent system linking its revenue to the price of this. So price going to go up, whether it gets adoption or not? Apparently so. That's a pretty good reason for adoption. You know the price is going to go up. It's a great asset to appreciate. Why not get in now while it's cheap? Yeah, I got to let people know about this little gold that's just sitting there unknown. So between PulseChain and I got a lot of hope in the future in the markets. I don't know. Really, I think we're getting close to this. If I've done this right, let me double check. Yep. So Zambo time. That's right. Us Canadians, we don't care about Lambos. We care about Zambos. It's got to be gold. It's got to be shiny. And it's got to clean that ice so smooth. The Great Canadian Gold Rush, Zambo Rush. Yeah, that's right. Get your Zamboning in pressed gold. I know I'm going to be riding one of these around. Oh, wait. Where was it? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So thanks for tuning in, folks. That's been my show. I hope you've really enjoyed it. And sorry to give you the metrics. I just can't believe this many people are watching. So, wow, that wasn't actually supposed to come up. Oopsie doodle. Let's close out on liquid loans. I'll talk about this quickly. I'm going to come back and talk more about why they are so important to the PulseChain ecosystem. They're going to be creating a sound-backed dollar, basically, like you had before fiat. If you know anything about what I said in my last video or about the inflation and the money printing in this one, that might have piqued your interest right there. Might want to know more, might want to research it. I'll leave that with some food for thought and remind you, I am not a financial investor. I have a zero fiduciary responsibility to anyone. I do this for entertainment. I hope you have been entertained. And yeah, this might be my only video for the week. I will come back next weekend with a whole bunch, but I have today off. I do work a day job. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, this is that point where you can search. Apparently it's hard to find, but Top Gun Crypto School at Telegram. Yeah, that'll get you my channel. Inside there's a link for my chat room and also Twitter at Top Gun Hexadian. Yeah, you can find me there. So thanks, folks, for tuning in. You have yourselves a great day.